Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, 23 Flavors of Stitching. My name is Kirsten and today is going to be Flosstube number 68, I believe. I guess I could pull this out before I start recording. Yeah, it's going to be Flosstube number 68. So, I don't have a ton to show you, but we are going to be leaving to go out of town, and I have just enough to show you what I've been working on before we go out of town, and then hopefully when we get back into town I will have a little bit more to show you. So first up, I have a start and a finish. Ignore Santa's eyes. Someone brought up that if I get smaller beads, it'll look better. So that's what I'm gonna do, but until the smaller beads get here, his eyes are staying how they are. Here's Santa. This is the Santa Cookie Small by Shannon Designs. She released 12 small patterns last year for the 12 days of Christmas. I decided to do all of them, one a month this year, and then by the end of this year I will have 12 ornaments to put on my tree. That was June's. So now I need to start July's, and July's, oh my gosh, something just got in my eye. And July's small is the Christmas mug small 2, and it is this cute little green mug. So there's that. Okay, I also UFO'd 2 projects since I saw you last, and also since my WIP parade. Well, not since I saw you last, since I did a Flosstube update, and also since my WIP parade. So my WIP parade is no longer accurate, and I'm just gonna show you the ones that I UFO'd. So, and this one is fitting because I have a notebook that I write down everything about my projects. I write down the day I started them, the day I finished them, the fabric, the floss, everything. And this one was not in that notebook. Don't know why, but it wasn't there. So I pulled out this to work on it as part of the Naptime Stitcher Olympic challenge, and I just couldn't bring myself to work on it. This was supposed to be Knee High by Kathy Haberman of Hands On Design. That's really sad. I was doing my own conversion and I was stitching it on 18 count dirty Aida, and I will just unpick that and pick something else to stitch on here, but that is no longer being worked on. And then this one may shock some people. And if you can't tell by this big piece of fabric, I UFO'd Catching Rays. That was how far I had gotten into it, and every time I pulled it out, I was excited to work on it, but I also was just kind of like this is never going to get finished because I have so many projects. And I don't necessarily want a project to take the rest of my life. So instead of picking all of this out, I am probably just going to cut this corner, not yet, and use this ginormous piece of fabric for 10 other projects. I don't know. So yeah, those two are gone. And now I have 2 WIPs. First up, sorry, that's loud. First up, I have Augusta National by Awesome Pattern Studio. This is what it will look like when it is finished. And I took it out of the Q-snap for the WIP parade, so I'm gonna leave it in this hoop just because I'm gonna leave it in here. I am working on I feel like you can't really see that. I'm working on the dark green section right here. And this light green. I ran out of the dark green when we did our little weekend trip. So I started working on the light green. This is also going to be light green. And the rest of this is dark green. And I believe this is light green as well. So there's that. My goal was to get to 50% this year. Now that I got rid of catching rays, I think my goal is going to try and get it to 75% before the end of the year, because I would like to have this fully finished, framed, everything for my husband's birthday in 2025. So I think that's the plan. Okay. And then my last WIP is by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I am also going to be leaving this one in the Q-snap, or in the hoop. It is light a single candle. This is what it will look like when it is all done. And this is where I'm at right now. I am .88% done with it. I only have 655 stitches left, and I'm stitching it on 16 count French country Aida. It's this really cute muted purple, and I'm stitching it with Roxy Floss Milkshake, which is like I feel like it has like creams but also purples or pinks in it. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to work on that a little bit and get it finished soon. We will see. And that is it as far as stitching goes. I also have 2 Floss Clubs. So here is, hold on just a second. Okay, I was trying to mute the mic and it wasn't looking like it was working. So here is July's Floss Club from Roxy Floss. Really pretty. And then here is August. If you haven't gotten it and you don't want to see it yet, then look away. This is like a, it says Mountain Dew, so it's like a yellowy green. It's really pretty. And yeah. So that's it for all that. Right now, plans are to start the small that I was planning on doing in July that I haven't done yet. Start that. I'd like to finish, light a single candle. I would like to finish that corner of Augusta National and move the hoop over. And I think those are the only things that I have as far as goals or plans right now. I'm slowly getting my itch back, and so I don't want to pile too much on. I was going to participate in the Naptime Stitchers Olympic Challenge, but then what I was feeling to work on just ended up not matching up with what I had slotted in for the different days, so I'm just taking it as it comes, and we'll see kind of what ends up happening with my stitchy bug. I did order smaller white beads for my Santa, and I will fix his eyes, and then I will come back and show you. And yeah, oh, I gave my dad his cross-stitch project for his birthday, and if you are new here, I stitched him Canada Sampler by Stitchrovia, and I will input the little clip that I got of that here. Hi everyone! This is just going to be inserted wherever it's going to be put in my next video, but I wanted to show you guys before this goes to the other side of the country with my parents. As some of you know, if you've been watching me for a minute, I was stitching a piece for my dad, and I finished it this year, and I took it to get framed, and I just picked it up from the framer today, and his birthday is on Friday, and he will actually be at my house for his birthday, so I get to give it to him, which is super exciting, but here it is. Oh, there's such a glare on it. It's all right. Okay. So, this is Canada Sampler by Stitchrovia. I stitched it on 16 count Aida, and I stitched it with the called for DMC, and then I picked a beveled edge frame and a red mat to go with it, and I am super happy with it. So I'm excited for him to see it. Okay, so that project was so fun to stitch. It took me so long. I started it August 2020, and I'm so glad that he finally has it. I'm just waiting for a picture of where they decide to hang it. in their house, and I don't know if I'll get a picture soon or if I'm just gonna see it whenever I go out there next, but hopefully I get a picture. That'd be nice to see. But yeah, that is all for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you are interested, I have an Etsy shop with needle minders, and I have a Printify pop-up shop with those cross-stitch shirts that I've been wearing in a few videos, and those are linked in the description box. No pressure whatsoever, but if you're interested and you would like to go check it out, it's there. And I hope you remember that someone always needs you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.